Ladies and gentlemen, here come your racers.
And that is Racer 1, a tradition that started in 1976, that the Colt will run around the track every time that Murray State scores a touchdown. Good afternoon. James London will put it in the air for the Racers. Jackson Williams and TK Marshall are back deep for the Bison, and off we go on this Saturday with a kick through the end zone. And the Bison offense will begin State up front. They lost one of their top players, which we'll talk about as the broadcast goes along. Marty Brown gets the carry off the right side, and Brown dragging tacklers with him. He'll get out. So the first three plays all going for double digits in yardage here. And the Bison going from the 33 is Marty Brown off the right side. Brown's got a first down before he's knocked out of bounds. Lance and Henderson to the bottom of your screen. Miller looking that way. Wide open Bryce Lance. Lance will dance out of bounds inside the 10. They'll mark him out from the Murray State 7-yard line. Opening drive of the game. They'll give it here to Brown. Brown dances. There's a touchdown. North Dakota State. Marty Brown into the end zone for the 8th time this season.
Is picture perfect you can ask for a start to this game for NDSU. It seemed like every single play went for a first down, and for the first time, maybe a little bit of penetration there from the Racer deep.
Kyle, he was put on the Jerry Rice watch list as Crosa knocks through the extra point. And then Kubit's back, Kyle in the middle. Luke Wirtz had an amazing game, maybe his best game as a Bison last week, as Johansson's, they go up-tempo, able to complete this one as they go over the middle on that reception. So the ball now spotted at the 44-yard line. Johansson, he'll dump this one off. Northington on the reception. We saw him last year in Fargo. He's one of the few return out as a 3rd down and 5 for Murray State. As Northington will take the direct snap, makes a cut. Depends where they give him forward progress here. It's going to be right at the marker.
And get lined up correctly.
Jimmy Ogle's the co-offensive coordinator with Adam Ross as Johansson keeps this. Kubit's got him by the jersey, will get out of bounds. Hard line with 6 minutes to go in the opening quarter. Johansson now under pressure, and down he goes for a sack. Rokes is in there, Heisman in there. A 44-yard attempt for James London to get Murray State on the board. Good snap, kick is up, and this one is no good. As London cannot. Tiger Cooperative, strong, stable, dependable, and local. So after the missed field goal, the Bison take over at their own 26-yard line as Cam Miller will throw, and he wants the deep ball. He's got Bryce Lance. Lance in stride at the 15. This is a touchdown for Bryce Lance.
Touchdown number 5, Bryce Lance.
74 yards.
And again, a great play call here. You ran the ball really well in that first drive, and you used a little bit of play action. And then a lot of times, and you saw this on film, and I know the coaches did as well, you can get one-on-one opportunities against this Murray State defense. That's exactly what they...
The Bison, as Crosa delivers the extra point. All they needed was 27-yard line, down 14-0. He's flushed there from Crumby, and it's intercepted. It's picked up by Enoch Sibamana, and it's going to be a house call for a touchdown. First career start, first career touchdown.
On the replay, watch number 4 come through just completely unblocked and forces Johansson to throw it, and then it's the tip drill. You see Lashaka Rokes there out in coverage, and that's tipped right to Sibamana, and about it's a touchdown.
Extra point up and good from Crosa. And this after a nice drive to start and got no points out of it as Johansson wants to go down the field. That one hauled in. Great reception from Justice Hill.
Ball came out at the end.
It did come out. Initially ruled that he caught it. Now they're going to converse about this.
You'll have to take a look at this one.
On Jaquise Alexander. He lost it there at the end, Kyle. Yeah, they're going to say incomplete. Pulled out a 4th quarter win against the Sycamores. This is a bigger stadium side over here with seating. Johansson on the slant. That is hauled in. That's a reception as that gets out to the 37-yard line.
Piece, and that's why I keep bringing it up, and all the different formations and the motions that this Racer offense is trying to throw at this NDSU defense.
Right now it's Jones out there. As that one floated, that's caught. Carter comes up with a reception, found a soft spot of the defense. We are down to the final 90 seconds of the explosive opening quarter for the Bison as the sun starts to peek through the clouds here in Murray, Kentucky. Johansson down the near side. That one incomplete. Try to hit Hill. Alexander down there in coverage. And it's going to be 57 yards. High snap. Kick up. Does it have enough? And it's going to be no good. So 0 for 2 for offense has barely been on the field. Quick strike here. They went 6 plays for a touchdown, then 1 play for a touchdown. As they'll keep it on the ground here with Marty Brown. He's going to knife his way forward out to about the 42.5-yard line. Then a penalty flag, late flag out of this. Jody Wright not happy here.
That's where we panned away. I believe that was Lovey Jenkins, the DB, and just stuck his fingers right in the face of Jackson Williams. Watch right here.
After the play,
Yep.
And there's another one
conduct,
right there.
Defense number 32.
Yep, that's the one with the flag
penalty
came out.
and an automatic first down.
Great
That's
shot.
Number 32's first unsporting penalty of the game.
And a new set of downs for Cam Miller of the Bison offense. They'll keep it on the ground here with TK Marshall. Marshall knifes his way through. What a nice cut from TK Marshall as he'll get out to the 36-yard line and pick up 7. We got Murray State to move. That's a veteran move there.
Yeah, I think you're right, Don. I don't think they had any
Intention of snapping,
yeah,
right?
No, just see if you can draw someone offside before you go to the quarter.
Defense number 7 in the neutral zone with contact. It's a 5-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
Penalty on opening quarter. On a 2nd down and 7. Back to Brown. Look at the hole there on the left side. Makes a cut. Going to be spun out of bounds, but not before he picks up a first down.
Able to get to that second level.
They'll go up tempo here. Miller rolling out. Throws down the field. That hauled in on the reception. Tyler Terhark back in the lineup. Terhark, who came back last week, of course, had that Hail Mary zone here. First down and goal to go from the 6. Brown makes a cut back. He's able to gain a couple. Bison knocking on the door. Give it to Brown. He pulls his way in for a touchdown. North Dakota State, his 2nd of the day.
The freshman just continues his incredible season so far. You mentioned it, a guy who's, near the top of the country in terms of freshmen.
Crosa delivers the extra point. Carson Williams was able to get off under his own power there. The Bison have yet to even have a 3rd down in the game. We got a penalty flag here as Johansson trying to get that to Carter. It's incomplete, but it looks like this penalty may be against the Bison.
Offside. Defense number 66. Line up in the neutral zone. 5-yard penalty. Still 3rd down.
See, I'm all for taking any hits from the head away, but
For the review, it's been determined that there is no targeting by number 10. He can stay in the game. However, the personal foul will be enforced. 15 yards, automatic, first down.
I think left North Dakota State, transferred to South Dakota Mines. Was a finalist for the Harlan Hill Award in 2022, the best player in D2. He zips this one to Carter, who makes a nice reception. Jones will trip him up at the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 16 and a Murray State first down. The fake here to Jennings. A lot of time. First time for Johansson. That one. Well, how did he catch that? There were 2 Bison there, and Carter comes up with it. I thought for sure that was going to be intercepted.
Unbelievable catch. You got Marcus Shepard right on Carter. You see on his backside, and then you got another defender coming across.
Wow.
Jaquise Alexander, it takes a big hit and still finds a way to come down with that ball.
Now they go up tempo. Johansson trying to get to the outside, wrapped up. Nicely done by Ryan Jones on the...
Johansson came to this game 52% completion percent. You get him going, throwing the ball. This offense, as we've seen a couple times this year, they can be dangerous.
3rd down and 5 from the 9. Jennings makes a cutback. Nice move there. He'll bring it down to the 7. This one much shorter distance here. This from 24 yards out. That is up. And that is good. And Murray State is on the scoreboard. 8:32 remaining in the first half. New score, Bison 28 and Murray State 3. And on offense, add in a pick 6 as well. They're going to try an onside kick here. And that looks like it's going to be recovered. Did it go enough? There's no flag on the field. Polasek is all the way out on the field. They're going to say Murray State recovered it.
Well, that thing was touched before 10 yards, Dom, and it was by a Murray player, and he essentially batted it to himself. Get a good look at it right here. So that's got to get to the 45. That's not there yet. That's not even close. And now
he's past it, but where the ball wasn't.
To me, that should be coming back.
The review is determined we have illegal touching by the kicking team at the 43-yard line. It'll be North Dakota State's ball at that spot.
Oof.
First down.
Jamari Daly little play fake here for Miller. He wants the home run again for Bryce Lance. Tripped up there, and a penalty flag will be thrown. Down the field in coverage with Kayvon Reed.
Yeah, we'll see if this is incidental or not, but I think this is one where you see Bryce Lance just slows up a little bit and his feet get caught up. And
MSU 26-yard line after the penalty. Brown, look out. Marty Brown finally tripped up there, or else he's going for a third touchdown as he makes it down to the 17-yard line, a gain of 9. It'll be a 2nd down and 1 from the Racer 17-yard line. Lance to the top of the screen. He's looking that way. Got him! Is he in? They'll say touchdown, North Dakota State. Then the ball came loose, but the one referee signaled a touchdown. There is the touchdown signal. The one side judge here on the near side signaled touchdown.
Lance is obviously saying that's a touchdown. Let's take a look. Possession. Again, because it's the end zone, all he's got to do is break the plane with possession,
Correct.
and it doesn't matter what happens after that. That one close. To me, it looks like
conference first team selection here as Crosa delivers the extra point, his 5th of the game. And with 6:58 remaining in the first half.
Motions, doing all kinds of different things. And I know it's only 3 points on the scoreboard, but they move the ball pretty well.
They'll keep it on the ground here. Northington makes a nice cut up. He's got enough for a first down. He'll get out to the 40-yard line. Johansson wants to throw. That one complete. That's a first down.
Play action and hit the guy to the flat. There's a lot you can do off of that backfield set.
Johansson now with a new set of downs. That hauled in. Galbraith on the reception. Simamana on the tackle. As he'll get to the 36. Out to the final month of the FCS regular season.
Start saying my favorite saying.
Remember November, as Craig Bowl would tell us. On a 3rd down, Johansson back at under center. Goes deep. That one, is it intercepted? Yes! It's picked off. Darius Givens. His 2nd pick in 3 games.
And I've been giving just basically playing center field, and this ball's thrown up, and there was just no one there. Now that's his go-to guy there in Carter, and we've seen him come down with some really spectacular plays, and maybe that's the one you just want to give your guy a chance, but Givens in a perfect position and a nice job. Some extended action here today.
Told me earlier this week his clock thrown 96 miles an hour when he's a baseball player. That is his first pass, and it's a completion, and it's a big one as well to Chris Harris, who keeps up the production. That gets all the way out. Although, late in the 4th quarter, only Nebraska, boat race by Indiana and playing Ohio State down to the wire. From the 46-yard line, look at the hole here for Barika Penu. He cuts back, and Penu spins his way down all the way to the 30-yard line. St. Charles East is Kelton McCaslin, high school teammates and best friends. They'll keep it on the ground here with Penu. Nice cut back up, and Penu dragging a defender with him. He'll get down to the 13-yard line.
A lot of different players that are ready to step in and fill in those shoes.
Yeah, Mason Miller's been moved inside to right guard with Johnson as Hayes throws. That's a touchdown. Bryce Lance with his 3rd of the half of the first career touchdown pass for Nathan Hayes.
It just continues his phenomenal season. A nice play call here. The design, you've been running the football. You do get the little play action.
Point for Griffin Crosa, which is up. And that is good. Crosa with his 6th extra point that Tim Polasek wanted to see, as dominant as you could be. As Johansson will keep this, makes a nice cut there. as he'll get out to the 38-yard line and pick up clock running with 25 seconds to go in the half. Johansson over the middle, tipped. Is it intercepted? Jones has the ball. They're going to say no, it hit the ground.
On the right side of your screen, Johansson takes another shot, and watch this.
Oh, boy, there.
As close as you, it looks.
Yeah, it almost like he pinned it against Marcus Floyd's back.
Underneath that.
They'll snap this one as Jennings makes a nice move, and he's still on his feet. And Jennings out of the Bison side of the field.
You're trying to kick this one back into the wind.
9 seconds to go in the half. Johansson dumps this one off. Got to get down. Jennings does. Remember, the clock will stop. He's short of the first down. Might be a tight game,
right,
but that is obviously not the case. This will be a 50-yard attempt for London. Spot down, blocked. Another one blocked by the Bison. They blocked an extra point last week, and they block a field goal here today, and that seems like the perfect way to end the first half. And what
to do when you're losing, but there's still always something out there for you, regardless of the score.
Agtegra Cooperative brings us our kickoff here to start the second half, as Murray State will take over at with the football starting the second half. Johansson will throw, and that is intercepted. Jaquise Alexander with his first career pick.
This is a great play by Jaquise Alexander. You get a little bit of pressure on Johansson, you make him throw it off, but really he has the time, and that's just a misfire, and Alexander's right there. And
that's the last thing you want to have happen with a score as it is. Second down and 17 as Marty Brown will dance forward here. Look at that. Still on his feet, and Brown explodes down to the 10-yard line.
Clicker later on and count just literally how many tackles he broke on that one run.
The teaser, it's a ready red zone here as Hayes to the end zone. Incomplete, trying to get that to Terhark. The end of the first half. Now he's the backup. He'll throw here on second down to Jackson Williams, who cuts in. Williams, the true freshman, will dive forward. He'll get down to the 1-yard line. Here to give it to Brown, who backs his way in for a touchdown. Marty Brown with a hat trick today as well. His third.
Just doing things right. You get yourself backed up with a holding penalty, and then we've seen this. If you're not a Bison fan, you've seen this too many times. But
down fellow kicker Cam Peterson. That's his 7th extra point of the game, and that is good. And we'll go to gain of 1 for Northington, makes it a second down and 9. As Holcomb will keep this, and he's wrapped up almost immediately. The ball came loose, and Austin Altapeter looks like he's on it. And he is. It's a fumble recovery for the Bison. Another turnover for Murray State.
Yeah, let's take a look at this one, and actually who gets this one to pop out. There might be Luke Wirtz right there. You see, it's just a subtle thing, and then Austin Altapeter, good job of.
UND earlier this month. Hayes will throw, look to the outside, diving catch. What a fantastic reception from Chris Harris. The one he had last week.
Underdeveloped guys in high school, bring them in, develop them, get them with Coach Kramer, and then they can find a spot for him, move them around along that offensive line.
3rd and 9 from the 13. Hayes dances with this. He'll throw. That's incomplete. Looking for Harris. Good coverage down the field. This will be a 31-yard attempt for Ozick. Good hold from Steindorf. Kick is up, and that is good. And with 10:09 remaining in the third quarter, it's here to play. 3rd down and 13 as Holcomb zips this one. Nice catch. Went up and got that one. That's a fantastic reception.
Bro, because he's under pressure again, and it might have been Logan Larson. You see 98, he's taking a shot. He's actually throwing this before his guys ever open, just kind of float that by Wall.
Guys, a bunch of young guys are going to play if it goes the way we think, and it has. Donovan Woolen out there as well. He's back in the lineup. Holcomb will get this one out to Northington, who spins out of a tackle. And he's out about a recruiting challenge, knowing full well that they're in the top league at FCS. As Holcomb zips that, that's batted down. Britt Sefner was in there as well, young man from Bismarck.
Conference, and a conference that's widely regarded as the best in FCS, and having to go play teams like North Dakota State and South Dakota State back-to-back.
Holcomb fakes this, that's tipped, and Style nearly came up with the pick. In his first game, he nearly had the pick. And it's going to bring up.
And when to take a shot, when not to, when to pull it down, and when to run. He makes it. It's very impressive what he's been able to do. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
Hayes brought down from behind for the sack. First time today that Murray State's been able to get. Since remaining in the third quarter. Reed back deep, and they blocked that. They got a piece of Steindorf, and it's picked up by Murray State. Steindorf is slow to get up, but the Racers make a play on special teams.
I was just about to say, you got no reason not to come after this, and you see exactly that's what you want to do against that shield punt. If you can pull someone out of it, and it's almost like turns into like a pass play where you're twisting on the defensive line. And you see, yes, they hit Caden Steindorf, but they also got a piece of it, so that's never going to be a penalty.
In Greeley against Northern Colorado, East Tennessee State. The 24-7 lead on Wofford as they play in the fourth. Morgan will get the carry here, cuts back inside. I like what I've seen out of Kaiwan Morgan here.
Away.
3rd and 4 from the 8. Delayed handoff here. Northington able to break a tackle. He'll still drive his way forward. How about that? Thought that might have been a lost yardage. They end up getting something out of that down to the 6-yard line.
Well, yeah, Logan Larson, watch 94. He's in the backfield immediately, and he's like, okay, who's going to take it? I'll tackle you both. But then he misses it, and then Northington, you see it. I know we haven't seen it a ton today, but anytime you give him a chance.
Came in with 311 rushing yards on the season and 6 touchdowns. On a 4th down play, the ball is loose and recovered to the end zone, and another turnover for Murray State.
Well, one more time, and it's just kind of been the way this has gone, and it's just one where it's a read, right? And if you're kind of indecisive there, NDSU brings pressure off the edge, and you're thinking, okay, do I?
Royer Hunting needs this fall. Underway here in the 4th quarter. That pass incomplete. Hayes threw the one to Luke Kokat. Tight end and fullback. Look at it reported earlier. Last punt was blocked, and another one blocked. Back-to-back punts blocked by Murray State. They saw something here on this Bison shield.
Well, let's take a look at it again. Here's a shield. You see right there, that's the one thing, it's fun, interesting. Coach Paul said coached punt when I was playing, and that was the one thing that you can't take a step back. You're on a cliff right there. Nothing can get.
Well, if you were looking for something to go over the tape on the flight back home, that's certainly going to be it. As Ogle throws that one, that is caught. Nicely done on the reception. Riken Maxwell, James Madison transfer.
Opportunity is playing this zone coverage and coming up and having opportunities to make one-on-one tackles.
3rd down and goal to go from the Bison 7. Ogle to the end zone, incomplete. Couldn't be brought in by Elijah Downing. Receptions on the season heading into this game. It's 4th down and goal to go from the Bison 7. Ogle to the end zone, incomplete. Trying to get that to Maxwell. Huber was down there in coverage, and the Racers will turn it over on downs. Timeout on the field.
Guys, be in the right position down there when they get near the goal line.
Gain of 4 as saw Jackson Williams. Tyler Terhark split to the bottom of your screen. He's looking that way as Hayes. He'll hit Jackson Williams. Nice block from Terhark. Good cutback. Look at those couple moves from Jackson Williams. We go back. It seems like
I imagine they'll get up for that game next week in the Fargo Dome, but it's been an uncharacteristic year for the Panthers.
On 3rd and 8, here's Hayes trying to scramble out of here. He'll keep it, cut back up. Good move there. He's going to get knocked out of bounds right around the 28-yard line. So Murray State's blocked the last 2. Now they'll try the fake with Steindorf, and he will not get there. He's wrapped up and brought down, and Murray State will get the football. It's going to be now a 3rd down and 12 for Murray State at the Bison 29. Ogle, the 3rd quarterback into the game, floats this, incomplete. Boy, threw that into almost triple coverage. Trying to hit Riken Maxwell. Field goal attempt. Try to add to the Racer point total here. They scored 6 last year against North Dakota State. This kick is up. And this one is good. And with 7:58 remaining Murray State has added 3 on to its total. Its downs, receiving touchdowns in a year with 8, with a host of great players. As Hayes gets this one to Gores, who slips past the guy, because of course he does, because he's Johnny Scores. He gets out to the third remaining in the fourth quarter. Hayes back to throw. Going deep for Jackson Williams, and he's got him. Williams on the big-time reception. New set of downs for the Bison at the Murray 22-yard line. Williams will try to get to the outside. Now cuts back in. Look out. Williams, there's a penalty flag. He's still on his feet. He's into the end zone for a touchdown, but a penalty flag thrown at about the 14-yard line.
Offense, the 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. It's first down.
Logan Hofstad out there. Yeah, you can see the tug of the jersey there. There was a couple different guys that, again, in order for Williams to have enough time to get that far outside on the edge, that's a long last couple quarters.
See number 5 down here in front of us with a sling on, broke his wrist last week, trying to force a fumble against Illinois State. That's a huge loss for this Murray State defense as Hayes hits Haugo with a screen pass. Nice move there by Peter, and Haugo still on his feet inside the 10-yard line for the Fargo North kid. He picks up a first down to the 9-yard line. He picked up 19.
Great setup and good patience here from Peter Hagel, allowing his guys to get out there. That's what you need on a screenplay. You got to get the big guys out there, give them time, and you see a couple different guys. Good block there.
Bo Johnson.
And just a couple different blocks downfield allow 45 to get upfield.
The Bison are into the red zone once again here with a first down and goal to go at the Murray State 9-yard line. Haugo gets the handoff here. Got maybe a yard. Guillory tripped him up. Guillory had the 2 block punts.
You know, keep them at that, potential 3 seed, and if NDSU can get the 1, and then keep them on the opposite side.
Hayes will throw here on 3rd down and goal. That's a touchdown to Johnny Gores, his 2nd career score. And the 2nd touchdown pass for Nathan Hayes.
Similar routes we've seen throughout, right? Just a little slant play there from Johnny Gores and fits it right in between the couple defense
games of the regular season as Ozick delivers the extra point that he may be called upon. You know, the Cam Miller got 15 seconds of this one here in Murray. As Campbell runs that one into the line, and that is going to do it here this afternoon. A dominant effort by the Bison football team. They came out of the gates roaring. Cam Miller was 5 of 5. He threw 2 touchdowns. The Bison defense forces 5 turnovers. Nice exchange there between the 2 coaches. As North Dakota State wins an 8th consecutive football game with a 59-6 win over Murray State.